8 wins must be the big bad dog. Let's do it today. Let's stand out. Let's stand out for every man next to you. It gotta mean something. It gotta mean something. If we want to go somewhere, we gotta do it today. We gotta do it today. Let's go. Let's go, baby. All in, all out, baby. All in. Win on 3. 1, 2, 3, win.
Yo, what's up? Woke Not a Recap's back with another game recap. The final game of the season for the San Francisco 49ers. The 49ers versus the Rams. This was a game of backups. So I'm trying to keep that in mind when I think about this game. But it wasn't a very good game. The Niners at first were up 20-7 at one point. But they ended up losing this game 21-20. Didn't score another point in the second half. A lot of mistakes by backups, third strings, whatever. I mean, they're not starters for a reason. But at the same time, you hope when they're given an opportunity. Like if somebody got hurt and they had to come into a game. Now, perhaps some of these players would play better with some other starters, but when it's a bunch of backups or whatever playing together, it seems to be a problem. Jake Moody missed a field goal and an extra point, which in all intents and purposes, because of the final score, would have won us the game because they would have been 24-21 had everything else went the same. But not scoring any points in the second half didn't help. I mean, there was many times I was sitting there going, all right, we need to go down and score. And we were still winning at the time. I believe it was like 20-14 at that point. And I wanted them to go down and score, and they weren't doing it. And they continued to not do it. And they eventually let up another touchdown and a 2-point conversion, which gave them the lead. Because their kicker also missed an extra point on their second touchdown. Because it was 20-13. Before they got to 21. They did the 2-point conversion, so that gave them the extra point back plus the extra point for the current touchdown that they got. And that was it. That's all they needed because we didn't score again. We had a couple opportunities. We had an opportunity, and then we had a 3 and out, and they got the ball. They made us use all our timeouts. We stopped them. We got the ball back, and then we ended up fumbling. Sam Darnold was trying to rush to try to make a play, and somebody hit the ball with his helmet or something, and fumble, they recover, game over. Pretty much. I mean, they did victory formation at that point. Yeah, I wasn't happy about it. I mean, I get it. It wasn't the starters, and they rested a lot of players. Both teams rested a lot of players. But you still want to win. I mean, I wanted to be 13-4, not 12-5, and I wanted to win. I wanted to sweep the division, beat the Rams for the 10th straight time in the regular season. None of that happened. We lost by 1 point, so we're 12-5. Didn't affect anything as far as seeding or anything like that. We still won the division. We're still the number 1 seed in the NFC. We still got the bye. That didn't change. All that really did is solidify the Rams with the 6th seed because they won. The Packers also won, so if they would have lost, the Packers would have moved up and they would have went to 7. But they won, so they stayed 6th. Yeah, that was pretty much it. I wasn't happy about it. I tried to be even keel during this game because I knew it was backups playing. I mean, if we really wanted to win that game, we could have put the starters out there and we probably would have won that game. But we didn't do that. And they didn't put theirs out either. They wanted to rest players because they knew playoffs was coming. They were in. They just didn't know what seed. They were hoping to get 6, which is what they got. But they were in regardless. They were no lower than 7th seed. Because they clinched the playoff berth, so they were in. As the same with us, we were locked in at the number 1 seed regardless. Not only were we in, we were the number 1 seed, so it didn't matter. But at the same time, you still want to win. I do at least. But yeah, that's what happened. So now we got a couple weeks before we play a divisional game against whoever, we don't know, because obviously they have to play the wild card games first, see who wins, then the lowest seed will come to Santa Clara and play us in a divisional round. So I hope we're ready. I hope we don't get rusty. I hope the players that rested are going to be fine. The ones that were kind of injured or nicked up get healed up and ready to go, and we do what we got to do. Divisional round, if we win that game, we get the NFC Championship game. We win that game, we go to the Super Bowl, and then hopefully we win that game. But again, you have to win first. And when you got to bye and you start resting people at the end of the season, you get long rests, you worry about it. I hope that's not the case for this team. I really hope so. And that's pretty much it. Yeah, I guess I'll be back the next time the Niners play a game. To recap what happened. Hopefully it's a win, unlike this one. And we go from there. All right. Peace. Stay woke, y'all. Later.